women rank 5 men by attractiveness. We brought 5 men together to be ranked by attractiveness. Yes. Immediately.
Middle's number 1.
Yeah, the mixed guy is obviously number 1.
I'd go Asian, then black guy, then long hair, then tall guy.
What's up?
How's everyone doing?
Great.
A little nervous?
Definitely a little nervous.
No, God no, I'm so stoked.
Right. Okay, guys.
I say the one that's in the middle.
I think it's fine.
Top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Agreed.
Ah, you already knew it. Would you have done this episode if you walked in and saw he was there?
Dude, that would have.
Do you think you could have handled being honest?
My ego.
Would you have said, oh, I actually forgot I had something booked today?
I don't know if I could take that. And you see how they pointed at him? He said, they didn't even wave at him to move.
Imagine like y'all two are next to each other and then you just see him bump you.
Nah, bro.
Move over, brother.
Not like they're doing or bringing guys out or something and I'm there. Hey, they bring him.
It should go slow motion somehow. He looks at Ryan.
That would hurt.
That would hurt, yeah.
Personally, I try to put myself in an environment and frame myself to where I look the best. Like, I'm jealous and I'm not even there.
I think none of the girls care about any other guys.
He's the one.
And I feel like this guy, what's his name, Kai or something?
Kai, K-I.
Cool last name.
You don't know.
Yeah, cool name.
He could literally say, oh, I slap bitches. They'd be like, oh my God, you're crazy, number 1. He could say, I beat up my ex. They'd be like, you're so dominant.
I've been looking for a man like that. But I feel like when girls see that a guy is like at the top in whatever group that they're in, they're only gonna focus on him. Like they all kind of are now competing for him in a way. They will disqualify any of those other guys. They have
He
to.
probably knew when he stood there. You know when you make eye contact, you feel it differently in person. He probably looked at each girl real quick and he was like, oh, they all want me.
And once he exists in this environment, all like we just said, the other men disappear. Those other men are
Background.
They're subhuman. They don't exist.
Do you think women often find you attractive?
Yeah.
I feel like I saw his smile. The smile was nice. He's tall and
He's tall, yeah.
he has like really nice hair and he's tan.
What are you looking for in a man physically?
Definitely someone who's tall, taller than me, that's for sure. Definitely good teeth, says a lot about personal hygiene.
If it looks like you haven't brushed your hair in a day or 2.
Someone with bad hygiene, that's just immediately, you don't take care of yourself and I don't want to be near you.
I like smiles, I like eyes and energy.
Maybe like demeanor, like how they're standing.
I think blue shirt needs to be second or
I agree.
because his face is really symmetrical.
I like the eyes, yeah.
Second. Yep.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
This one has personality.
Yeah, he's like unbothered. I really like him. Look at his shirt, guys.
Yeah.
It's giving Shaggy from School. I really
And now they're just toying with these guys.
Yeah.
Another clown.
Yeah, exactly.
He looks like Shaq from Scooby-Doo.
I think I got like a pretty nice face. Like my nose is really like, everyone says I got a cute nose.
I like this dude. He's quiet and he's here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's quiet and he's here.
The other guy got tan hair, style, tall.
He's tall though.
This guy's tall.
He's the tallest one.
Nick is taller than Kai. They looked to the left and said, Shaggy, fucking
Quiet guy.
There.
Oh, there's the Asian guy? Oh, I
It's
didn't
fucked
fucking
up.
see that guy.
They didn't even see the
He
Asian.
could just stay there.
Like we just said, you're not human. You're literally a cartoon
You're
character.
Shaggy to them.
I am the only short hair white guy, so that's like gonna set me out of the group. It's like, oh look, vanilla ice cream right there.
I feel like we can leave them how they are. Yeah.
Oh, but
he doesn't
he laughs. He's so cute.
Nah. Yeah, we knew it. But we've seen this 1,000 times. The girls, they never change with what they say. It's either, he looks so sweet. He's so cute. Don't leave him last. Oh, bro, you're a little baby to them. None of us would date you, but you're so cute.
You're so cute, we can't leave him in last. We can't leave him in last, he's just so cute. We called it though.
It was after Kai, nobody mattered.
Because he has some nice attributes you could talk about, but they don't even want to talk about
He really
that.
could be second though. Like you could debate the.
I thought he was.
Yeah,
that
so-
was me.
so-
They're not releasing the footage.
I'm grabbing a Jubilee director.
Hard drive and no.
Give me the
They can't do that.
Give me that SD card.
the strap. Give me the card.
Again, we don't need to see the rest of the video, but now I bet you it doesn't even. We're gonna see them actually talk about themselves. Nothing's gonna change right now.
Statistically, on dating apps, Asian men get the least amount of swipes and matches and stuff. The same reason that Asian women are so beautiful is the same reason that Asian men aren't as highly popular amongst a broad spectrum of women is broad, smooth face, like just certain features and mathematical things, the hair, everything, it comes across a bit, not as, what's the word, hard. And I've seen it happen a lot of times. It's sad, but.
And you're saying that like girls will go more for like the harder, more
masculine looking. They all look at the one handsome guy, Kai. Boom, get over there to the top. And him, Gucci.
Why is that?
Here comes the food. Like,
they didn't even know he existed for a second. They forgot.
This is hard because I feel like Andros is so sweet. Like I just want to protect him. Like he looks like a baby that like.
Oh my God.
We were just joking about the baby shit. They literally called him a baby. But they're gonna move him now because he looks like a cute baby or what? What's happening here?
I just joked and said Gucci goo, and she just said
he looks like
he's a baby I want to protect.
I want to protect him because he can't protect me. He's just a little pipsqueak.
I'm in my big heels and he's shorter than me. I can't love this guy.
You, green shirt to the end. Let's see how that looks. And you switch. Yeah.
They're just toying with the last three.
I think Andros is second for me. I'll say it again.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh, that looked.
Oh wait, second
Wait,
like
no.
that way?
Yeah.
No. Oh, you guys meant that way.
wait, I
Oh
meant
yeah,
this.
I meant the reverse.
Oh. So should we keep him in the middle?
Wait, should we keep him in the middle?
Yeah, let's keep him in the middle.
Damn.
Oh my God.
2 people voted for him, and then she said, well, I think the other way.
But they're only even debating because they feel so bad for him that they view him as a child. That it's like, well, let's not hurt his feelings.
When they actually don't even care.
Look-wise, I think.
First impressions.
Yeah.
Nothing personal.
How did you feel during the physical round?
I loved it. I loved when people were judging me. It made me feel good. Even though I wasn't at the top, it was just like, yeah, they get to look at me. It was honestly good for them. They got to look at some beauty over here.
That's a great attitude. I'd be broken if I was with this guy.
Want to introduce themselves, name, and what you do?
Yeah.
I'm Kai and I model.
I'm Wes, I'm a student and model. I'm Andros and I run a tech.
And I model.
I model too.
Jack, I'm an actor and I coach volleyball.
I'm Nick. I'm a painter and I make furniture.
Boring.
And that could be a really cool job, but nah.
Why don't they feel bad for him? Like, why do they only feel bad for the other guy?
And I just noticed the 2 things. The volleyball guy, he's swinging his arms when he was talking. And then the other guy had his hands behind his back. If you have your arms swinging, it looks like you're like a kid. And if your arms are behind your back, you look like, what do you got behind there subconsciously?
What are you looking for in a man personality-wise?
Someone who's confident, just like someone who knows who they are.
I'm very attracted to humor. Humor that's 100%.
I like someone who's funny and who can take a joke because like I've had experiences with super serious men who they take everything personal. What's everybody's favorite movie?
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay. That's a really good one.
Tears of the Sun.
Okay.
It's about the war in Africa, how African nations go against each other, and U.S. forces went over to save I think it was a prisoner.
He's nervous.
Awkward. He's nervous.
He seemed like he was very nervous. That nervous energy was a little bit off-putting, so.
See, when you're a guy and you're nervous, it's off-putting. When you're a girl and you're nervous, it's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there.
Before we continue reacting, if you guys could just smash that like button. Well, yeah, it goes back to they still just want a tall, masculine guy, a confident, tall, masculine man with a great demeanor and humor. Like
that's easy. No,
can't be around that guy.
It's like an old Bruce Lee movie. It's like the first movie I ever saw with my dad.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really like the SpongeBob movie.
Oh my God.
I watch that like every month.
Oh my God, yes.
Drive.
That's also a good movie.
That's good. Okay. I'm gonna be that person. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Next.
I'm a Cancer.
Are you just asking for sun or like all three?
Oh my God.
I'm Aries sun, Sag moon, Taurus rising.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm Sagittarius, but my sister knows all the other stuff, the rising. It's all my phone.
Once you said Sagittarius, I was good.
Oh my God.
I'm an Aquarius, and then I think I have like Gemini somewhere or Libra.
Oh yes, the best one. She could have been the Sagittarius. Oh my God.
We're compatible.
Yeah, the black guy said Sagittarius. I stopped listening. And then he says Sag. Oh. You know, y'all are toxic, but that's why I like y'all.
So do you have something deeper?
Like, should we go deep? When's the last time you cried?
I was watching a medication commercial for like back pain, and this woman was like in a hospital bed.
All right, Kai, what do you have to say?
Last time I cried was Marley and Me. I can't do that. If I ever see I'm complete.
I watched this film called Past Lives recently, and I cried at the end scene. It was crazy.
Now we have to watch it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
He's trying to cry now?
No, I lost my best friend this year, so it's still been a hard thing for me.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't cry on a set.
Yeah, that's also a bad question because you don't know what people go through. Yeah, my mom just, yesterday, bad accident near there.
Girls like when you're vulnerable. Though.
Watch him get bumped to 5.
Yeah, because he cried.
They're like in that case.
That's another one of those things like women will say they want vulnerability. The second you cry, oh my God, they're gonna put you in the pipsqueak.
I don't care who's your best friend.
That's so facts, though.
Can we give him a hug?
Wait, is that allowed?
Can we give him a group hug?
Oh my gosh.
He knows what he's doing.
It's fine.
I feel so bad.
I don't view him as any less of a person. Like, that's extremely difficult, and he's obviously getting through it. I just feel bad in this setting that it has to be in this setting.
Like 4 attractive girls, 5 attractive girls looking at you, and you have to unfortunately cry in front of a whole cast and director. But he was like, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it.
He said, I actually do need a hug.
Damn, from Charlie, can I get a hug from you?
And you?
Oh, mine was like, I think last week. I think it was at the movies. I was watching a movie.
Okay.
And just like,
Which one?
the stupidest reason, it's Blue Beetle. It had something to do with family, and it just made me cry so hard.
They all just love the answer.
I cried like 3 times in that movie, I think. I just respect though.
Okay, what's your body count?
Oh! Okay.
Me. My mom's gonna watch this.
13.
Okay.
I think 10.
Whoa. Cap.
I think I don't want to think of each one as like a number. So yeah, I'm not as good. It's not
Corny.
Piggyback off his answer, and I lost track.
Okay.
Lost track is a crazy response.
Yeah.
I mean,
I lost track.
Nick, you've been reacting back there.
It's interesting.
What was your reaction when you didn't want to think of everyone as a number?
I would like to ask you when the last time you got tested for anything was.
me.
Yeah, just out of safety, dude. Like, keep track.
March.
Cringe.
Weird.
No, sorry. People are people and not just numbers, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, all right.
Yeah,
well,
it's better, much better.
Nikki.
Yeah, you're saying
Nick, brother.
You buried yourself. You buried it.
I'm kind of with that. You should get tested. I mean, I think the delivery kind of came out a little harsh.
I didn't mean to impart any judgment upon him for that at all. I was just thinking, like, it's like, oh, well, I mean, yeah, dude, everyone here thinks women are people. Like, I think we all agree, like, no, they're not just numbers. They're not, like, wins. But if someone's asking you the question, I was thinking, like, well, what's the rough answer?
I think he's being a head ass because it's like when were you tested, dude? Brother, he's clearly he knows the number. He just capping, trying to make it seem like he's with a bunch of girls. Just let him rock.
oh, we skipped 10.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to say it.
No, I don't really care. I don't care. Like 27, 28.
Okay. Who pays on the first date?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I would honestly.
Who makes more money? That's the question.
I think it sometimes depends on who invited who, but most of the time it's like in a heterosexual setting, it's like the guy inviting the girl. So
With Andros, I felt like he had direction in his life. He just screamed provider man mindset, and that's something that I'm very attracted to.
Okay. Asian love.
I can say I lost myself at one point in my life. Just going through a lot of hardships, especially with my grandma when she died. I just kind of lost myself in the wilds, lost myself in the sauce. So I can definitely say I was toxic to a certain degree a couple years ago.
I think mine is more of like asking for help because I grew up an only child until like maybe a couple years ago. And then also growing up, my mom was always working, so I'd come home alone and do everything myself. Like communication is like my #1 factor.
They're not actually listening to him.
No.
I tend to dedicate a lot of time at work, and so sometimes I think my exes would say that I neglect them or I don't spend enough time with them. And as I'm getting older, I think I'm realizing that having a healthy relationship actually really helps with your ambitions.
You're an Aries.
I'm an Aries. Yeah.
That makes sense.
What? It makes sense.
If he likes to work hard and neglect his friend. No, a lot of people do that. A lot of people have to work really hard where they forget about keeping up with their personal relationship.
Well, you were born in June, so that makes sense. I will never back down from calling that level of stupidity out. Wouldn't it be scary if you met someone who was 21 and believed in the tooth fairy? And they said, oh no, yeah. He comes in my little thing and, visits me at night. You'd be like, brother, head to a psych ward.
And she's firm in what she believes, like, oh yeah, like that's why, because you're this.
And nobody says like, yo, that doesn't make any sense.
When I was young, I was like kind of dumb, and I didn't realize talking and doing stuff with other girls was as bad as it like could be, I didn't cheat or anything, let's calm down, I saw your face. But I was just like hanging out with girls and not being like vocal about it. I learned that was like pretty bad, and they're like, just that's what all my exes would say.
I get like pretty bad seasonal depression. Like I'm gonna go crawl into a hole and die. And then I'm not really there for everyone in my life. So working on that has been like a big thing.
a certain type of flavor.
Like too vulnerable.
You guys believe in monogamy?
Yeah.
All of
To
you?
a certain extent, I think with the way our generation is going, marriage is kind of dying out. You don't need to be married with somebody. It's just like someone that you trust and have a good relationship with, that you can build a relationship. And it's like, if you believe in like one person finding another person, then they could be together for as long as that happens. And then maybe one day they break up or end things, who knows?
They didn't know what to say because they still like him. So.
They're like, oh, whatever. He had a lot.
Next question. That was a good one for him. It's like they want him to win.
Stop talking. Okay, next question. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't his best, but let's give him another chance.
Can we get one more question for Kai?
One more question for Kai specifically.
They're switching it now.
So, number 1, I said he should be at the front at the beginning. Number 2, he's very attractive, but he knows it.
Oh, what? And it's bad if you know it.
Vibed with his looks and his personality and his job.
Ain't no way.
He got his way to the front.
I really didn't agree with a lot of his views on stuff, which is fine. Like, you do you. It's just not for me.
You gotta say that with them right in the back, dude.
I know.
Number 1 has energy in line with like men that I'm usually attracted to.
Energy. That jawline was the energy.
Energy.
And then the bottom, it's not like I dislike anyone. I'm very disinterested in a lot of people. And so I think it's just like you guys are cool.
So, my number 1, it's because he's giving a sense of stability. So, it's giving like more daddy vibes, and I really like that. Number 2, it's because he just sounds fun and my vibe, so I think we would get along. And number 5, it was the exact opposite of why I chose the first one.
This one, because I can learn a lot. Number 2, I like the quiet. I like when, men don't have to interject or talk, steal the show. Number 4, I really appreciated his honesty and vulnerability.
You appreciated his vulnerability, but put him at the end.
Sad as fuck.
Are you enjoying this episode of Ranking? If you are, then make sure to like this video and subscribe for more.
Was that not the weirdest
They
thing
need
you've
to
ever
take out
seen?
these mid-video, like this video.
It has to be rainbow.
What are you sipping on, brother?
Legs crossed.
Before we continue reacting, if you guys could just smash that like button.
That made me feel uncomfortable. They need new people for this. If you're gonna do something like a mid,
or like, why not have the people in the video do it? Because you're throwing me off.
Yeah, put Kai's face on there. It's gonna be like,
We know, Jubilee, you're a network company. We know more people are behind the scenes, but holy fuck.
That made me uncomfortable.
So, 5th, we have West
LG.
at 7 points.
They actually asked all these guys these questions. Those dudes that we thought would have been at the back that are now at the front, they don't even get that far. So Kai still technically wins at the end. They did this whole 20, 30 minutes of talking to figure out who actually deserves to be one.
This is why we're still right. It's because, wait, we knew that Kai was at the top, but then they actually did the Asian brother. You won't get that far.
No, the Asian brother wouldn't get that far with any of those girls, whether that's on a dating app, whether that was in person at a club.
If Asian brother goes up to all of them in person, hey, I'd like to get to know you. I have a boyfriend, thank you. I have my hamster's homework just died.
But because you're in a controlled environment where you have to interact, it's like, oh, now that we kind of unpacked all of that, you're right, yeah, Kai, just a deeper, you're attractive, so no. But the first ranking is literally how it's going to be in the real world. That's what I'm saying.
You don't get your foot in the door if you don't look good, or there's some sort of, now let's say the Asian brother is in one of their classes and kind of gets to know them, and it's a soft approach, then it's like, or warm approach, then he might be in there with a chance. And them talking about, I don't think that Kai, he's the bad boy that all the girls will smash when they're a bit younger, and then they'll marry Asian brother.
Andre, whatever the fuck.
When it's a little bit later and it's like time to get serious.
Damn, we're crying.
In 4th, we have Kai.
Yeah, I told you.
That's the best excuse, bro. I told you. Last place, what did I say?
I called that shit.
You had 13 points.
Ooh, love it.
In 3rd, Nick.
No way.
I don't think jump.
At 15 points. 2nd, Jack at 16 points.
Like, mama, we made it. Thank God.
And in 1st, Andros at 24 points.
20?
What?
That's a lot.
Give me my top one too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Physical appearance, boom. And then once you get to know them, it's a little different. But you can't sit here and tell me that they're gonna smash the guy in the middle here over these two brothers on the end. You can't tell me that. The flip from Andros needing to be protected like a little baby to stable daddy vibes is crazy.
They roasted the fuck out of him.
That
at
is
the beginning.
crazy.
You wouldn't usually get past that point.
You're right.
They would have just saw him as that.
I love how they got weirded out by Nick speaking his mind because he's the quiet guy after they asked him to say what he was thinking. The response Andros gave to the body count question was really smooth. He avoided answering the question while making himself seem chivalrous and making the guys who were honest seem like they don't respect their partners. Nick caught it, but fumbled and started asking about testing for some reason.
Yeah, Nick was
he fumbled.
Fuck yeah for that shit.
But when you're the guy that's trying to be the white knight talking about some, oh, I don't do body count numbers. I don't view women as numbers.
What's the count?
I think there were some questions like about attractiveness and I answered it. Like, if you know you're pretty, it's like apparently it's unattractive now, which I never really agreed with because like I'm not gonna go around the world thinking I'm ugly. Like I know I'm an attractive person, I'm gonna own up to it. I'm not gonna be cocky about it, but you know. But also the monogamy question, I'm pretty sure threw them off. And probably the body count threw them off because I know like 27 is like a high number.
They violated him.
Yeah, they're trying to make him look bad at the end.
No, because the guys that get the most girls get the most girls.
You know, everybody can agree that he was the most attractive. So now they're trying to make him look weird.
Yeah, why they were so quick to put him to the front because they knew that he was attractive, but when they found out that girls actually like him and or be with him, they put him to the back.
But in actuality, in real life, in the wild, they're smashing it.
They would go with him.
The guys that be cheating, the guys that be lying and stuff, they be getting all the girls. Watching yourself being called little cute baby weenie teeny
that needs protection.
That needs protection from little mama bear, and then you get ranked at top.
I'd feel some type of way.
We did call it what it was though.
Yeah. Peace.